establishing a decent timeline helps you a lot. Helps you have peace of mind to understand what you are doing, how long does it take, when do you need to do what, and when will you end up attending your Studienkolleg entry exams. This is crucial to your being relaxed, to your being peaceful, understanding that everything is under your control. I try to give you hints about the most important things, the most time-consuming matters. Let me give you some tips to finalize this chapter. First of all, gather your documents as soon as you can. Your transcripts, your study certificates, everything which is necessary for applying. Put your CV together, get your passport sorted, have a very long expiration date on your passport. If it's expiring soon, renew it. Have your documents ready as soon as you can. For the German learning process, do not underestimate the fact that you need to learn a new language to a level that you would be able to understand mathematics and physics and so on, depending on which track you go in Studienkolleg to. But you need to understand upper secondary school level of material in a very quick time during Studienkolleg, and after that, the university material in German. So your German needs to be actually very good when you enter Studienkolleg, so that during the Studienkolleg you perfect it. Now, of course, with a B1 certificate, you can apply for some Studienkollegs. With a B2 certificate, you can apply to most or all of them actually. But do not go for the minimum. Your goal should be to finish the whole B2 level at an excellent depth before sitting the entry test of any Studienkolleg. That should be your goal. So if you go to a language school outside Germany or inside Germany, make sure you understand how long it takes to get to that level. And just sitting at the language course, this is important, just sitting at the language course does not mean that you get there, right? You need to put a lot of personal effort. Some of you might be faster in learning a new language, some of you slower. Now, if you are attending this lecture and this course, your English is very good, I assume. If your English is good, that helps a lot with your German. If your English is bad, German would be usually a new thing, right? Because German and English are very close to each other in terms of language. In English, you say information. In German, you say Information, right? So it's very close to each other, so to speak. But make sure that you understand the hurdle of learning German. You need to get involved with it, overwhelm yourself, really get inundated with German, listen to news, watch German cartoons, read German text, attend your courses, everything what you can. And of course, if you can do a part of your German course in Germany, why not? For the whole Studienkolleg period, including preparation before entering a Studienkolleg, if you need a visa for Germany, you will have 2 years. Because that's called study applicant visa. Study applicant visa gives you 2 years of time to prepare yourself to enter university, not Studienkolleg. I have seen a lot of Studienkolleg applicants having a big problem, having a hard time understanding this. They think they have 2 years of visa to enter a Studienkolleg. No, you have 2 years of visa to finish Studienkolleg. That means failing entry tests, failing during the Studienkolleg, failing the final exam of Studienkolleg. You need to put time for that. So do not enter Germany with an A1 or A2 if you need visa. That's tough. At least come here with a B1 so that you have enough time to quickly wrap up the stuff, learn German deeply, and then go through your Studienkolleg with peace of mind. I talked about the fact that sometimes German embassies take too long to give an appointment. About the timings of getting your certificates, getting your language certificate. I gave you a rough number about that. How long the visa matters take and all this stuff. So you have all the tools necessary in your hands. But of course, country to country, time to time, things are different. In Corona times, things are very different as compared to before Corona times, prior to Corona times. Same country, same applicant. So you need to really get an understanding on your personal case and get everything under control. Correspond as much as you can. Write email to the universities, to the German embassy if you have questions. Ask them, and please do it in written format. Just calling, going in person, you can gather information, but that information is not legal information. That is not binding. That means you call the German embassy, or I don't know, university, and they tell you something, or you think that they told you something, because there's usually also language barrier there. And then in the end, it turns out that that information was not correct. And you cannot do anything about it. Why? Because it's not written. In German, we say schwarz auf weiß, black on white. That means written with a pen on the paper. That is the thing which is sort of binding, which is reliable. Always write an email. I also suggest that you have one extra email box for whole application process, so that you don't mix it with your personal email box. It's just a matter of taste. That's my recommendation for you. That said, I think I have covered everything. Come to Germany, learn as much German as possible before or after entering Germany. Plan your things accordingly. Get to see the sample tests of various Studienkollegs. We have them in the tutorial section, but you can also find abundant information on the website of Studienkollegs. Don't forget that Studienkollegs give spots to those applicants who have indirect university entrance qualification from many universities, not only for their own university. That is important to also understand, because sometimes you don't find all the information on the webpage of the Studienkolleg, and you're like, oh, what is happening? Why don't you put it there? What is your minimum German level required for the application? Well, the thing is, let's say Studienkolleg of Hannover, at the University of Hannover, serves the applicants of some 8 to 10 universities, and these 8 to 10 universities sometimes have varying, sometimes have diverging conditions. That means if you apply for University A, they need B1. If you apply for University B, they need B2. And both of them actually send you to the same Studienkolleg, same class. Crazy, right? Well, that's how it is. And we need to tackle this. We need to together understand that and circumvent these matters, or try to use them for the best of your advantage, to take advantage of the possibilities together. Much more to come in the tutorial. Wishing you all the best and have a good day.